Goodman.
Bergdorf Goodman.
Windows are very sugary this year. They're lavish, they're over the top. You know, half the fun of starting holiday windows is coming up with a theme. And this year we have a really sweet one.
We have soft sculpture, we have embroidery, we have quilting, we have felting, we have something that we call freeform and needlepoint.
It's like a fantasy that exists within the same time space that we're in. And you can walk by on Fifth Avenue and be utterly transported to this complete other place. And it's magic.
Visual display, they always say that you have about 3 seconds to capture the attention of the person walking down the street. People are in such a hurry and they're always focused on where they're going. It's little details that will stop them and that will cause them to lose themselves in that display. Is the windows at Bergdorf Goodman, while from the street they look enormous, they're actually very small. The windows are 12 foot tall, 8 foot wide, but they're only about 3.5 to 4 feet deep.
Think about scale. A window should look good from across the street and from the sidewalk and up close. A window is a little bit like a billboard, but you're lucky because you can put in lots of micro details.
What we're really after is for the windows to be as entertaining as we can make them.
We're looking for a deliberately kind of overwhelming experience because we want to induce aesthetic delirium. You have 3 seconds to draw a spectator in and to make your basic point in a window. This doesn't mean the window has to be simple. Go ahead and be as complicated as you like, but you've got 3 seconds to show your hand. After all, window display is commercial art.
Holiday windows are an all-year enterprise. We start working on them on January 2nd.
This, for Bergdorf Goodman, it's a lot of pieces coming together to make something very special. It's like creating fine artwork. So it requires a tremendous amount of skill from carpenters and artisans to make everything come together. Everything, as you can see, is extremely custom, and it requires having people that have very specific skill sets to be able to make all of these things come to life.
In New York City, we have the greatest pool of artists and artisans available anywhere. That's one of the secrets to New York City window display. But we have a specialist, actually several now, in limestone incrustation. I am David Hoy, Senior Director of Visual Presentation at Bergdorf Goodman.
These windows have been a form of fine installation art, and David does that on a daily basis.
Working with David, he actually is a window dresser. Like, he's the real thing. It's sort of a dying art. There aren't very many people who understand visual display the way he does. And he's thinking about it and living it all the time.
$1.5 million pair of eyes a week see these windows.